Hey guys, Adam Harrison from Birdwood Guitars. For those of you who've been following the website or have been looking on the website lately, you may have seen the inclusion now of effects pedals which I build. I do a range of effects pedals under the name Retro Electric. One of the reasons that I've kind of ventured out into building effects pedals, and these are all handmade. I don't use kits, I don't use PCBs, I don't use pre-made anything. It's all point-to-point, hand-wired, vintage style effects. One of the reasons that I do this is because I'm stepping away from using a lot of those digital amplifiers like the Cubes and the Vox digital stuff, all that sort of digital thing. I don't know, for me it's a purist thing almost. It's like Cigar box guitar is a completely analog thing. It's handmade, it's, you know, it's mean, nasty, and, you know, 3 strings or 4 strings, and sounds absolutely brilliant, right? So anyway, I'm talking over the speaker. Sounds absolutely amazing, right? So for me, putting a guitar into a digital amplifier, I don't know, there's something a bit cold about it. So I've kind of gone back to using a lot of things like pig noses, old PV solid state things. You know, not talking about getting like super duper expensive Fender or Marshall tube amps. I'm talking about good old solid state amps, things that you can find secondhand, things that you can do up, things that you can play around with. Putting an effects pedal into that is an amazing thing. Now, one thing I will say with the digital amplifiers, the things like the reverb and the echo and all of that sort of stuff is actually pretty okay. The big problem I have with digital amplifiers is that the overdrive distortion settings, to me, they're as cold as hell. There's nothing in them. You just turn them up and it's, I don't know, there's no interaction between you and the amplifier, all right? So I'm not playing this loud. I'll play the pig nose. Now it's breaking up quite normally, right? Now I've actually got one of my pedals on, which is our Soho 108B. It's basically it's my version of a late 60s style silicon fuzz face, the kind of thing that Jimi Hendrix would have used, right? Now I hand make these. The thing that I love about using an effects pedal with a solid state amp is you can do this. Hopefully you'll be able to hear the difference. Now all I'm going to do now, is turn up the guitar volume. Turn it down. Turn it up. So you can actually adjust the pedal, the gain on the pedal through the amplifier, okay? So totally versatile, and all I'm using is that finger to change the amount of gain that I'm putting through that amp. Full on, roll back, just like Jimi Hendrix used to do it in the 60s, man. Go and check us out, birdwoodguitars.com. Okay, you can actually buy our Retro Electric pedals through birdwoodguitars.com. You can also get the pedals at retroelectriceffects.com. Okay, so and I've just left that on. I haven't touched it. Haven't touched the amp, haven't touched the pedal. All the control comes from the guitar volume. Obviously, it really helps if you're using an electric guitar pickup, okay? Straight up, it will still work, however, with piezo, all right? But obviously, perfect combination, okay? Cool. Adam, Birdwood Guitars and Retro Electric Effects. Catch you later.